official.
You win.
Ooh, 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 child, things is gonna get better now. Is that even how it goes? I don't know, but that's the vibes right now, man. How's everybody feeling out there? How is everybody doing? It is 11. We're a little bit late than usual. We usually go on earlier, about 2 hours ago. Make some noise for us, y'all. We're putting in the work. Make some noise. Hold on, where's my sound effects at? Making sure it's not looping. Make some noise. Oh. You sound beautiful out there, man. I know you guys are making noise and I can't hear you guys. It's okay. We are here and we got a special show for you guys. Now, before we get this episode started, we need everybody to please like the video, subscribe to the channel because it is easy and it is free. Right, that's right. It is free. And speaking of free, if you guys are into free things, man, go check out Chiko Roku. Free NFTs every single day. If you guys are illiterate when it comes to the blockchain, you don't even need a wallet. Just go create an account with your email and you can start enjoying the experience. That is right. That is right. Chiko Roku. I got some cool NFTs over there. I think I have about, let me see, 81 NFTs out there. 81. And I got them all for free. If I was to get rid of them for $1 a piece, that's $81, y'all. Make some noise for y'all. I'm winning already. Come on. I haven't even bought anything in that marketplace or anything. It's just been free. It's just been free. Now, today, we got a special guest, man. We got a special guest. Let me do that again. We got a special guest today. Actually, we got a magical guest today. Oh, we got Veve Magic. If you guys are excited to get magic in here, man, make some noise. Let me hear you say, yeah. If you guys are ready for Veve Magic, let me hear you say, oh, yeah. If you guys are ready for Veve Magic, let me hear you say, mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa.
What's
Magic. Can we call you Magic or is it Veve Magic?
I actually prefer Magic.
Magic. Yeah, it sounds more personal. Sounds like we've known each other for a long time. What's up, Magic?
Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
That's right. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. We want to talk to you and get to know you a little bit better, right? We're going to get personal today. We're going to get personal today. I got some questions. I got some questions from the people, and we're going to play some games today. So are you ready to get this party started?
I am not ready for the games, but I'm ready for the party.
All right. The games is just the after party. So we're going to loosen you up a little bit. First of all, Veve Magic. Why Veve Magic? Let's start with your name. How did you get your name?
So that's a funny story. My original name was Omi is my homie. And I didn't have a PFP or anything. Nobody knew if I was a guy or a girl. And then I started talking on Twitter Spaces. And then, it was sort of focused on Disney. And so NFT Pirate, Silicon Secure, and myself were like, we got to get you a new name, something that fits what you're doing. And there were some wild ones that were thrown out there, and mainly by Silicon Secure. I was like, no. And I was like, I want it to be Disney without saying Disney, and I want it to be tied to Veve because that's where sort of my passion lies. And I wanted to meld the two into something that made sense. And I came up with Magic, and it just felt right.
Yeah. What other names do you recall? Any other names that you were experimenting with before you got Magic?
Silicon was throwing stuff out like Lil Miss this and Miss this and princess things, and I was like, nah, that's not me.
Okay, so are you obsessed with Disney? Let's just get that out the way. Are you obsessed with Disney?
Depends on who you ask. I think most people that you would meet or that know me online are like, yeah, this girl's obsessed. I have other friends and family that I would say are way more obsessed than me.
More than you?
Oh yeah. So It just depends on who you talk to. It depends on, the fan that you're talking to. If you're talking to the average person, they think I'm wildly obsessed. If you're talking to a Disney fan, they're like, she's all right.
Oh, I see. Now, you brought up family. Do you have a big family?
I do. Yeah. my dad is one of 5, so I have
Oh
lots
wow.
of uncles, and then on the other side, they're all Mexican, so you know how that goes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
A
Arriba,
lot of
arriba.
them.
Wow. And do you have a family of your own?
Yep, I got a couple of kids.
Nice, nice.
Yep.
Congratulations. Make some noise for
Thanks.
Magic. All right. So, how did your obsession with Disney begin?
Um, so I was always a fan. I remember as a kid, like, you remember when you had cable, but the Disney Channel was extra, and every now
Yeah.
and then they would like let you watch it for a week to try and rope you in. I remember just like wanting that channel so bad. Like it had all the stuff that I wanted to see. And I of course had like all the VHS tapes of all my favorite movies, and I'd watch them on repeat. And I had a family member who was part of the Disney company, and so I would get to go to um, Disneyland from time to time, maybe like once a year, and I just always loved it. And when I started taking my first visit with my son, he was 3 months old, and you know, there's so little there that it's I went for me.
Right, 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 right.
And then I took him at 9 months, and he just being able to experience it through a child, especially one that you love, is just a really different experience. Um, Getting to see them take everything in and process with their little minds and react and kind of like brings that joy that you love all together again, and you just want to see I just wanted to see more of it. Like I that day I bought annual passes because I'm like I want to experience this as much as possible. And yeah, ever since then, so for about 8 years I've had annual passes, and I go as often as I can. I just love the experience.
That's right. That's right. I mean, it is magical. I grew up going to Disneyland, and like you said, you can't go to Disneyland and be a sad kid, right? It's just,
No.
it's just too beautiful, too beautiful. Now, when did you start? Did you start your collecting journey within Vivi when you came into Vivi, or did you started collecting Disney stuff prior to coming into the space?
I collected like a little bit of Disney stuff, nothing, just certain things that like spoke to me. I never had like a specific niche that I focused on, but like I love wearing ears. So if I saw a pair of ears that spoke to me, I'd have to get them. And mugs, which ironically I don't drink coffee, but it's a mug, and it is like, you know, tied to a movie or something I like, or whatever nostalgia I want to get that. And it's certainly grown a lot.
Okay.
Handbags are another thing that I like. So nothing like, you know, what you would consider typical collectibles, but just things that I liked. And then yeah, I went to the extreme with Vivi, and then hitting this Disney 100 mark. I feel like I've been in overdrive. Like I said,
Right, right.
things that are Disney 100, because that's such a monumental celebration that there's pieces that I see that I'm like, I have to have this and like keep this for so long because, you know, 100 years, how often does that come around for any company, really? So
Right,
yeah,
right.
no, VV's definitely made it like, thanks a lot, guys. No, definitely
Thanks, Vivi.
intensified the collecting experience.
Thanks, Vivi. Thanks, David. You. Now,
Well, it's
prior.
funny because certain things that I never would have even thought about before have become so relevant. Like, you know, old tickets and just old park maps, and you know the dollars that people used to be able to use, like all these things that you would think are just trash or don't mean anything are now worth a lot of money, just because of simply because of the age of the parks and how, you know, they're not available anymore. And so now that's also stuff that I like kind of, you know, keep my eye on. Like I had so many tickets, I never kept them. I had all the old parking passes, people had stacks of the fast passes, people have stacks of them. I was able to like
Wow.
find a few like on the bottom of my purse, but it's like those are things I never would have thought of keeping.
Right, right, right. That's what makes collecting interesting, right? I mean, things that you don't think that you take for granted in the moment, later on down the line, you realize
Yeah,
how valuable they are and how significant they were to your livelihood and even growing up, right? Disney.
yeah,
It is Mickey Mouse. It's
yeah.
Mickey. Now, did your collecting journey start with Disney, or were you a collector of anything growing up?
I don't really think I don't consider myself a collector. There's maybe a couple of things I have here and there, but I never really considered myself a collector before.
Okay. So you never stacked anything like dolls, Barbies.
No, I had my parents used to, when I was little, like every Christmas and birthday, they would get me like these porcelain dolls.
Okay.
And I remember playing with them, but I never felt like super attached to them. So there was nothing that I collected that I just felt like really in love with,
Okay.
whereas I do with all my Disney stuff.
Um, Okay. So what happened when I guess when I'm the blockchain? What
Mhm.
was it about the blockchain that turned that light on in your head?
I have to attribute most of that to Silicon Secure and his knowledge and teaching me a lot about it. And because he was so early in his belief of digital collecting, NFTs, VV, and he was a very tech savvy person and also a collector, major collector of coins, art, all sorts of different things. And so he sort of like saw it from both sides, right? He saw it from the future of technology side. He also saw it from the collectability side, and he just saw that it all made sense and molded together. So he really taught me a lot about that. And just more and more as I got involved, when I first came on, we had unicornos and Batman, and it was a pretty small marketplace back then of availability. So nothing really. Well, I thought the Batman stuff was cool. It wasn't like, oh my god, I have to have this. Like if my introduction had first been Disney, I probably would have been far less resistant. But I was, resistant coming in, and then, it's like the tides changed when Marvel and Disney came on board. Then I was just like, this is a big deal to me. And I see now these huge brands understanding as well, something that he saw so early, and wanting to be part of that and wanting to, not only dip their toe in the water, but I mean, they went pretty hard, pretty fast. And
Yeah.
I think that's really telling. If these companies, these huge companies, are so engrossed and involved with what Vivi is doing, that's just a huge signal for me.
Right, right. Okay, so what was your first introduction, let's say, to Vivi? How did you get into the topic of blockchain, or were you into NFTs prior into Vivi, or crypto into what was first, crypto or NFTs?
Vivi.
Oh, it was Vivi. All right, so you found out about the Omi afterwards.
Yeah, I bought Omi at Aulani in Hawaii. I spent like half of one of my days there, which is a very expensive resort. And I spent like half of one of my days trying to figure out how to lock down some Omi.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was and I didn't know how to do it. So I had to get, walk through it and, watch YouTube videos and all that stuff to try and figure it out. I had never had any crypto before that. I'd obviously heard of it. I had friends involved in it, but it just, I feel like I was to crypto what a lot of people are to NFTs. I was just like, okay, I don't really get it. So, maybe down the line when it's easier or I understand it more, I'll get involved. That's how I feel like people still are with NFTs.
So how did you find Vivi? If Vivi was your first introduction, how did you find it?
All silicon.
Okay, or let's just go back to that. How did you meet Silicon?
I met him in 2004. He was my
Okay.
brother-in-law.
Oh
Um,
wow,
mhm.
that's a while ago.
Yeah, I knew him for almost 20 years.
Wow. Okay, I
Yeah,
didn't
we were
realize that.
extremely, extremely close. Yeah, we weren't just we kept our familial relationship sort of quiet for a long time. And then just as we got to like connect with the fam more and people got to know us more, we sort of opened up and let people know that we were actually related. And yeah, I don't think until his passing and everything, I don't think people truly understood how close we were. I mean, we were extremely, extremely close. Very
Wow,
close.
wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear, man. Shout outs to Silicon.
Thank
He's
you.
looking down and he's proud of everybody right now. Shout outs to him. He was a big supporter of everything I did.
Hmm.
He was purchasing he was the first guy to buy my NFTs back in the day. So make some noise for Silicon. Um, so we got a super chat. So we're gonna divert from my topics and jump over to Stan. So he donated $9.99. Thank you, Stan. I appreciate you. It goes towards the channel. You know what time it is. I'm gonna send you a comic. His question is, what's Magic's opinion on the Apple Vision Pro, Disney and Vivi relationship? Which Disney collectible is a checkmate for the Viviverse, or the Disney, Stan, those are 3 super chats right there. But we're going to give it to you, man. We're going to give it to you. Are the Disney comics important? Love you, Magic. There you go. I love that. I love that. I love that.
Very sweet. Um, so again, I got to mention Silicon on that super chat with the Apple Vision Pro because he he talked about the VV verse for so long and was so ready for it and so excited. Um, he was in the phase one beta testers, and unfortunately, I helped get him signed up and everything, but unfortunately, he never had the chance to see it, which I'm sad about. But you know, he knew what it was going to be like. He knew it was going to be major. He knew it was going to be a big deal, and he was really amped on these Apple Vision Pro. And it was another one of those things where, with a lot of this stuff, you know, when he was pitching the idea to me of Veve and everything, I'd be like, $80 for a Batman picture? Like, I don't get it. And he would just be like, you're being short-sighted right now. You're not understanding the bigger picture. And so he was super hyped on the Apple Vision Pro. And I know that one of the biggest complaints is the price point. But, you know, when you watch that presentation and you see all the stuff that it can do, and you realize that you're entering a brand new phase of technology that people have never truly to this extent seen or experienced. And you think of that mindset like he did. He was always so technology focused. You look at it differently. And so I know he wanted to buy at least one or two of them. He wanted to buy one and never open it. He wanted to buy one and use it. So I'm definitely thinking about that. I mean, I can't really afford it, but I'm still like considering purchasing one. And so I'm really excited about it. I think it's a big deal. You know, the fact that, you know, Veve is talking to Apple every week, I think says something. And let's see what's next.
Which Disney collectible is a checkmate for the Veveverse?
It's got to be partners, man.
Ooh, question, Magic. Do you have a partner statue?
I have two.
You have two. Did you get one on the drop?
Oh, hell no. Oh. I wish.
All right. You don't have to. You don't have to. I'm going to get personal. I'm going to get super personal, Magic. Please, please. If you don't feel comfortable, don't have to answer.
Okay. How
much did you pay for your partner statue?
6.1.
Ooh, for both of them?
No, I did much better on the other one.
Okay. Fair enough. And the last one is, are the Disney comics important?
Let me go back to the other part real quick.
Okay.
The reason that I think it's checkmate is that particular statue and collectible, one, I've heard looks amazing. Everybody has said how incredible it looks. And two, I mean, that is like, you know, I won't compare it to all the other NFTs on Veve, but like for Disney, that is the NFT in my opinion. I mean, it's Walt. It's, you know, we have something that is Walt's exact resemblance. It's, you know, one of 5 physical statues in existence, and it's symbolic, and it, you know, there's just so many reasons why I think that piece is remarkable. And what's really interesting that I saw this morning is a content creator or influencer or whatever you want to call the person that does all Disney stuff, had made a picture, had put up a picture of, you know, the partner statue in front of the castle, and it was like a Good Morning post or something. And one of the people in the fam put their NFT picture underneath and commented, and that person went, "What is this?" And they're now venturing into Veve NFTs. And yeah. I think that's, you know, it that people, the fans, if they see that statue, they are going to be really interested in learning more if they're open to it. They still have to be open to it.
Right.
But they saw that and they're like, I need to know more. And people were welcoming. I mean, the community is so amazing. People were like saying, hi, welcome, glad to have you here. Check it out. So I think that's a really cool thing. And I think we're going to see more and more and more of that. I think it's just, you know, it's patience, it's time, it's understanding. But I think we're going to see more and more of those hardcore fans finding out about Veve and seeing stuff like the partner statue and going, whoa, this is a big deal.
Yeah. Just to add to the Walt Disney statue and the market research that is happening here in real time, guys. There's market research going on right here. You guys are hearing it here first. Just the exact same way that happened with the Walt Disney statue. I posted a short video of the Red Hulk turning into the fire. And I was at 7-Eleven, so I had him turning into the fire at 7-Eleven. And it was a 15-second clip that I put up, and it has more than 10,000. It had like 18,000 views. One of my best videos.
Amazing.
And the comments is everybody saying, this is not real. What is this? People don't know about the technology and how cool this is, right? And I replied to them saying, oh, Veve Digital Collectibles. People are actually replying saying, I'm going to go download it now. I mean, just the 3D, the augmented reality of this stuff. It's amazing, especially if you're a Disney fan. If you see a Walt Disney statue there in augmented reality, it's just next level of experience, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then the Disney comics. You I have my own opinion on it. I can't say because I don't know. I still don't know if they've released what sort of runs they did in production. So I don't know how many exist of these comics. I know that one of them completely sold out. So, it's hard to say if you're collecting based on scarcity, maybe they're not, super special or important. But again, this is something I collected out of the Disney 100 scene. As soon as I saw it and saw that they were going to release one a month to celebrate 100 years of Disney, and they were melding iconic Marvel covers with Disney characters and re-releasing these variant covers, to me, it screamed importance and something special. And what's kind of nice is I'm seeing more and more development of this, which is really interesting. They just came out with a Loungefly, is something that Disney, it's a brand that Disney fans love. They do tons of backpacks. They'll do their own ears and other merchandise. And Loungefly came out with a backpack just like 2 days ago, yesterday maybe. I've already ordered it. That has all the covers on it, all those 12 covers.
Wow.
They also have made shirts, and they also came out with a collection of pins, and the pins are all those covers. So for me, I feel like that's a little bit of validation. Like, I knew this was not just like something random. Like, it just, to me, felt really, really special. I actually Instagram chat with 4 of the artists that have done those covers.
Wow.
A couple of them, if not all of them, have done more than one cover. And most, if not all, are based in Italy. And so I shared that with them, and they were so excited, and they can't get it over there. So the one artist, his name's Claudio, he did the Iron Man cover, and he did the Spider-Man, the one that's coming out this next month.
Yeah.
He asked if I can buy him some of the stuff and send it to him. So next time I go to Disney, I bought him one of the backpacks, but the other stuff is at the park. So he wants the shirts and he wants the pins. He's like, can you get me 10 of the pins that have my cover? So that one with Iron Man is his cover, I believe. And then that Spider-Man, which that Spider-Man is actually my favorite of all the covers.
Yeah, that's a McFarlane tribute. Shout out to McFarlane, the Amazing Spider-Man.
I love it.
I love the X-Men one right here. This is a Jim Lee cover. This is going to be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
The Wolverine, Donald Duck, official. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I just got them because I loved them, and they were special to me, and it's just kind of nice to, and still, who knows, they may not be super special, but they are to me. I've gotten all of them, all the ones that I have so far, I've gotten them graded. I've never graded comics before. I want to have that as like a piece that I kind of have forever. I just really like them. I've been getting David all the covers because he can't get them where he's at, and he really likes them. So it's fun to have, and a lot of the people in the fam really like it. So it's been fun to kind of like bond over that. I try to remember to tag everybody if I put up something, but I always forget.
Yeah, imagine we got those on the app. Ooh.
I'd go stat crazy.
Spicy. Okay, the question that we all really want to know. The question that everybody's thinking, were you buying comics before this?
Never.
Beautiful. Market research. Somebody tab this. It's beautiful because everybody says, oh, when the comic collectors are going to come in here, I don't think they're coming. Most of them are not. I know comic book collectors in the real world. They're all my friends. They're not coming into Veve no matter what. No matter what I say, they don't even want to talk about it. But the beautiful thing is that Veve is creating the next generation of collectors through you, there's so many people that have never bought a comic book until they got into Veve. Now they're looking for comics and actually can recognize covers, can actually point out first appearances. So the next generation is here, guys. We're here early. Make some noise for us. Wait. Okay. Anything else? Anything else for this comment, or do you think that we wrapped up this comment properly?
Love you too, Stan.
Stan, let us know in the comments down below if you're happy with that. Let me look at my notes. Okay, are you excited for the Vevers? We're not gonna get there. All right, Magic. I need you to tell me. Oh, first of all, do you remember your first drop?
So I bought Todd in the store. I bought most of the black and whites that were available. I think Rosa may have been gone, but I bought most of them in the store. First drop. I don't remember. Was it Ghostbusters or Unicornos?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay. Now, if you look back at your first drop or during that time, and then you fast forward to today. Can you talk to us a little bit on how has your strategy changed and how do you move in the marketplace differently from then till now? And what have you learned possibly?
Yeah, well, I want to say that you know, for people that were here super early, like the amount of growth is insane in just, you know, a little over 2 years. Um, you know, drops were very difficult. They were very glitchy. You know, the marketplace was on and off. You know, it was a really young company. And so the user experience is night and day. You know, I know, of course, we always still have a little glitch here and there, but compared to what it was like, you know, if we'd had this amount of users back then, would the company have done as well? I don't know. But, you know, you now have all these people that sure they get frustrated, but they understand the hopefully the bigger picture of all this, and you know you go along on the ride and you try to be as patient as you can, and realize that there's a lot more building and things going on than being upset about, you know, glitchy drops and stuff. So there's that. I used to try to complete every single set, especially when Disney came on board. It was my goal to have every single set, and I did up until it was either the Minnie Mouse posters or Encanto. But I had every single Disney set, and it just got to be too expensive, just too difficult. So now I go after the sets that I really love and go after the drops that I really love. And I've gotten more patient about waiting for certain things, even if there's something that I really want. I was not patient on Tinkerbell because I still think that's a huge sleeper.
Yeah.
I bought that immediately before it even sold out. I finished the set and I only got the rare. So I paid a lot. I don't care. Because I think Tinkerbell is a huge, huge sleeper for Disney fans. That's one I'd like to go back in and get more of. But yeah, you know, when there's things that I really have to have like that, I just go for it and I get it. And then other things that I want, but I feel like I have the patience for, I'll just wait a little bit and get it, you know, later when I can.
That's right. That's right. And speaking of patience, would you be able to tell us your biggest loss? As far as, or before we even get to that, do you sell items in the marketplace or do you stay away from the marketplace?
Not often, and I don't ever sell for a loss. I
Okay.
know people do, and I'm not shaming anybody that does. For me, it just doesn't. It's not logical. And I believe that everything will be above retail at some point. So I'd rather just, you know, I don't spend more than I can afford. So I can afford to, you know, it's like the stock market. If my stocks go down, I'm not going to sell them. I'm going to just be patient and wait for them to go back up. So that's how I view the collectibles. So I can't even say that I've had a huge loss because I haven't sold anything at a loss, and everything that I bought, I feel will, you know, get back up to where I bought it at, if not more in the future. So I'm fine with being patient and waiting.
Do you have any item in your collection that you look back at and say to yourself, I could have waited a little bit longer for that.
Oh yeah, dozens. Can you there's the biggest one? Like, I spent thousands on some of the collectibles, and you know they're worth 10% of what I paid for them. Yeah, and it hurts. Like, I don't like looking at it; it doesn't feel good.
yeah. All of us. Wow.
Yeah, if you haven't looked at your vault and seen that you are way down on a collectible, like, do you even Veve? You know?
Yeah. All right, so I don't think we're going to get through all these questions because I want to get into the game, but there's a few of them in here that I would like to get to. Like, what is your role as a woman in the community, in this space? What do you think your role is as a woman?
I feel like it's important to have a voice. I feel like there's so many males in the community, which is fine. But I like to be able to have a voice for the female community as well. And, you know, I think it's cool for those of us that, you know, talk about our fandoms and what we like. You know, comics aren't just for guys. Collectibles aren't just for guys. So I think it's cool to have that representation. Also, you know, I like being a voice to help other ladies in the community feel like they have a place and people to talk to. For instance, Raven and I have become friends through YouTube and Twitter and Discord, and you know she's come out and talked on Twitter Spaces before, and I think that's something she didn't ever think she would do, and I think it it's nice to give women a place where they feel that they can be, safe and not judged, and just have a place to hang out with other females that love doing the same things as them. Um, yeah, I guess that covers it.
Nice. The second one comes from My Collectible. Shout outs to My Collectibles in the building. He wants to know maybe what your role will be in the Veveverse. What do you plan on doing in there? Do you have any game plans or anything you want to do in there?
Oh man, I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things where I won't know until I get in there and see like the full potential. Of course, I for the longest time try to create a vault of all my Disney stuff, and I can't because it crashes because it's all that gold, baby. So I'd love to have, my home space have everything, all the, the Disney posters and art on the walls and all the statues. So I would love to have that. But more so I'm really excited for the social aspect of it. I think it's going to be really amazing to have a place where, we don't need X anymore. We don't need all these different things because we just have our own home, our collective home where we can all get together and, watch shows together, watch, live stream videos together and hang out and go to each other's homes. And, at some point, let's see if we can do some gamification and just have a place that's like fun and so entertaining. And I don't know, I'm really excited about all those aspects more than like the artistic side, because I'm not very an artistic person, but I really enjoy the social aspect of the community and being able to do stuff together. So that's what I'm excited for.
Ooh, and we're excited to join your spaces because when you have a space or you're on the Discord, we try to roll up and we try to support. So we're excited for you to create the spaces in the Veveverse. Y'all make some noise for Magic. Stop playing. Okay. Ooh, we're 30 minutes in. I think it's time, Magic.
Oh no.
I think it is time. I have so many questions actually lined up, but we're not going to get to them. Maybe we're going to have a part 2 one day. Maybe we're going to have a part 2.
We can do that.
But now it's time to get spicy. Oh, okay. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to play Veve Arcade. All right. We're going to play Veve Arcade. I'm going to put some questions out there for you, and we're going to see if you're truly the real Veve Magic. You could be a bot. I'm not too sure if you're a bot. So let me introduce you to our bot. This is his name is Scambot. So whenever you're going for a drop and you're not getting it, you know why? It's the bots. That's him right there. I know, bot. I know. Stop. Okay. We don't want to see him. And what he's trying to do is he's trying to take over the NFT game, and we're not going to let him. So you're going to have to beat him in these games. Are you ready?
Yeah, I've already got Raved in my corner. She knows I don't do good on the spot.
Oh.
Ronnie Lido is really good at trivia too, so those two got my back.
All right, Ronnie Lido. Ronnie Lido's really, actually, he's one of my, Raven, Ronnie Lido, and Adam are like the top 3 the gamers in the space. All right, so we're going to play the first one. The first one is Music Blind Box. Ooh. I'm going to play a collectible, a song of a collectible. You're going to have to tell me what collectible that song belongs to. I'm going to play a song for you. You got 30 seconds. Yes.
Quick question. Is it the song from the movie or whatever?
No. This is an actual collectible on Veve.
Oh, man, I'm not going to. I always have my volume off.
Oh, you're Veve Magic. All right, you're going to have to take your wildest guess. You're going to have to take your wildest guess. And you guys can help her in the chats if you guys want to help her out. But the best way to help her out is to drop a super chat. Otherwise, she's not going to see it.
Tell me, what song is this from?
I just showed you. No.
Was it Ursula?
It is Ursula. No, that one doesn't count. Oh.
I never would have guessed that.
All right. Fair enough. What collectible is this right here?
Tell me, what song is this from?
All right, there you go. Do you
That
know what?
feels like a Mickey Mouse related song.
Ooh, is it a Mickey Mouse related song? Is that your final answer? Ooh.
Do I have to be more specific? Oops.
Yeah. If it's a Mickey Mouse, I will give you. But I mean, how many Mickey Mouses do we have that have sound? We have a Steamboat and the lenticular card.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards a lenticular card.
You're leaning to a lenticular card. So you're saying Mickey lenticular card.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Ooh, is it Mickey Mouse lenticular card? Scambot's here. You don't want to. You got Scambot upset. It's not the lenticular card. It is the Pluto lenticular card.
Ah. Well, at least I got lenticular.
You did get lenticular card, so we're gonna give it to y'all. We're gonna give you a point. We're gonna give you a point. 1-0, 1-0. We're gonna play one more music blind box, and if you get this one right, you're gonna win the music blind box section. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I hope you're ready, because I'm not. Okay, now I'm ready. Let's go.
Tell me, what song is this from?
Do you
That
know what?
feels like another villain.
Oh!
Am I already wrong?
No, you're hot. You're very hot. You're
Of the
very
little
hot.
guys, the little chibi guys.
The little chibis.
Which one would
Ooh.
it be?
Hades. Some people are in the chats. R2, Queen of Hearts, Ministry, Bamcat, Hinano. That is the right answer. Make some noise for Bamcat. No, it's not Bamcat. That was a good answer. That was a good one, Hinano.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards Queen of Hearts right now.
Ooh, is it Queen of Hearts? Is that your final answer?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Let's go with that. Is it the Queen of Hearts? Oh! Wow. Congratulations to you. You won the music blind box. Make some
Really,
noise
I need
for
to put my sound on more though.
you. Okay, so we're done with the music blind box. Now we're gonna go to round 2. Scambot is here. Let me tell you something. Have you ever bought anything on OpenSea?
Well, yeah, I've gotten the Elmanex stuff.
Okay. Are you
Yeah, I mean
scared
that's
about?
kind of like they're through the their own site and third party, but it goes to OpenSea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I joined FAWC Fog House with my friend Crystal Hefner and that project that they're doing, which is really cool. So I was
Okay.
in their kind of like beta group. So yeah, there's a few things that I'm involved in.
That's right. Now, when you're on OpenSea, are you worried about the collectibles and the items on there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, everybody's worried about that, right? My biggest issue with the OpenSea is that you can easily get a bootleg NFT.
Mm.
Oh, and we don't.
I
want
remember all the
bootleg
golden
NFT.
moments on there.
Oh, yeah, me too. The pictures. Horrible,
Yeah, I'm
horrible.
guessing Disney wasn't too thrilled about that.
No. I wonder if they're still on there. Maybe I should just buy one for nostalgic purposes, right? Oh, I got a bootleg NFT. They might be valuable. So we're gonna jump over to the OpenSea, right? Let's go together. Mate, we're gonna go up to the OpenSea. We're gonna go see if you can tell me what is wrong with this collectible. Mate. I'm going to put a collectible on the screen. Excelsior. And you're going to have to tell me what is wrong with it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
30 seconds to tell us what is wrong with this collectible.
What is wrong with Woody?
Does he have gold?
Take your time. Take your time.
My
But hurry up! You're running out of time.
I
You guys
feel
can
like
help her in the
he has
chats.
color on his boots.
Ooh, okay.
Or
Okay.
hat brim.
Oh, I see. Oh, you know what? The hat looks a little weird. I think the boots are yellow. I think the boots, it would only make sense aesthetically. Andy on the wrong foot. New Tactics. You're right. That is something wrong with it, but that's not what we're looking for today. So shout out to you, New Tactics.
Yeah.
Do you know what is wrong with this collectible? There's something wrong with him. There's something definitely wrong with him.
Everyone is saying red. I didn't even know it had red.
It's a platinum moment. Come on, guys. Come on. Who said that? Who said that? Leans to the opposite side, missing that thing on the hat. What is that thing on the hat? Missing. I don't get it. All right. Anywho, take your time. Take your time, because you're running out of time right now. Take your time.
Oh my gosh. Okay. People are saying the gun. So let's go with the gun. He's missing his gun.
Oh. Is it the gun? Is it this final answer? Final answer?
Final answer.
All right. The answer is, it is the gun holster. Oh, it is the gun. It's missing his gun holster. Look. How many people saw that? She got that one. She got that one. She got that one. Fair enough. Fair enough. This next one is not going to be easy. Are you ready? You got 30 seconds.
30 seconds to tell us what is wrong with this collectible.
What is wrong with Minnie Mouse?
No flower coming out of her hat.
Oh! She did it! She did it! Scambot. She did it. She did it. She did it. She did it. What do you got to say about that? He's going to give it to you. He's going to give it to you.
You win.
All right, so you won that one. That's 2 out of 3. Maybe I'm gonna play the last one because you already won this round. So let me see. Do you know what's wrong with this one? Double take. What is wrong with this collectible? 30 seconds.
Isn't there supposed to be water in the bucket?
Oh! Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer? Water in the bucket. Let me fast forward this. Is it the water in the bucket? No. It's actually the extra star on his hat.
I wouldn't have gotten that. Oh, but it looks so good.
I know. My Photoshop skills. Make some noise for me, y'all. Come on, stop playing. Stop playing. That's right. That's right.
Never would have guessed that.
Oh, you would have guessed it if you would looked at it long enough. All right. So you're winning both 2 out of 3 games. Wow.
Doesn't that make me the overall winner already? No?
Technically, but you can still lose the last game. So it'll make you Veve Magic 5.7, but not 10.0. Oh, you need to be 10.0. You need to be 10.0. All right, this next one's going to be easy. I'm going to put a collectible on the screen. Are you a good sniper?
No.
Oh, really? Have you ever tried to snipe something and then you just try to buy it and you never get to buy it because you're slow?
Pretty much every single time.
Me too.
I'll take it back. I've had a couple of I can't remember them, but like I saw a price and I wanted to get it immediately, and I tried and I actually got it. I'm like, it actually worked. There's been a couple of times that I've done that, but I can't remember what the items were.
Me all the time. I try to buy something at the floor. I just pay a premium. I'm like, let me get this over with. I'm over it.
Yeah.
The premium's only 2 gems. All right. This third one, we're going to see how good your sniping skills are. I'm going to put a collectible on the screen. You got 30 seconds to tell me what collectible this is. Your time starts now. 30 seconds. What collectible is this?
Steamboat Willie.
Yo! You gotta give it some time. Make some noise. Make some noise. I didn't even get to drink my water. Make some noise, yo. Make some noise. That was pretty quick. If you joined us on Sundays, you'd probably be on top of the leaderboard. Wow. All right, so it was Steamboat Willie. That was too fast, actually. All right, you know what? Let me find a harder one. Hold on. I'm gonna find one. Okay, congratulations to you. You got this one. If you get this next one, you officially become Veve Magic, which you already are. But you're gonna be stamped by Veve Arcade. Make some noise. All right, what collectible is this? You got 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
I feel like that's Goofy.
Goofy?
No, maybe it's a plot. Maybe it's a golden moment. No.
Oh. Is it a platinum moment? What do you guys gotta say, chat? What do you guys gotta say, chat? Delilah, she is Veve Magic. She is the Veve Magic.
That one's hard.
Oh.
That one's hard.
What is your final answer?
What does everybody say? I don't think it's the Poodle Lenticular again. That would have been my guess, probably. Man, I'm stuck. I'm so stuck. Let's go. No, he's red. I was gonna say Miguel, but he's got red. I'm trying to think of what has yellow.
Is that yellow? That could be orange. That could be pumpkin yellow. That could be mustard yellow.
I'm gonna go Goofy.
Goofy.
I don't know why, but I don't think it is.
All right, is it Goofy? Oh,
I was right.
It was Goofy. Make
Oh my
some
gosh.
noise. Wow, Veve Magic. Are you cheating?
No.
Are you talking to the biggest bro behind the scenes and getting all the answers? Or Raven? All right. Well, you already won, but we still got to do the last one just for kicks.
Okay.
Just for kicks. Because not only is it important and significant, and I'll tell you why. You got 30 seconds.
Got 30 seconds to guess the collectible. Your time starts now.
What is that? What is this? What is this, guys? Let me know in the comments down below. If anybody gets it in the comments down below before she does, I'm going to give you guys an NFT right now. Right now.
Mickey Mouse signature? No.
Mickey Mouse signature. Oh, yeah, that looks like the D. Mickey Mouse.
Yeah,
Oh, there is
it's
no
too
D.
easy to read a signature.
M-I-C. That could be a signature.
That's that's something art related, I feel like.
Mm.
It's something in one of the cards or posters.
Ooh, Abdullah Arif, Ronnie Lido. You are magic. You are magic. Magic. Take your time. There's only 10 seconds on the shot clock. So take your time. You got all day. No, you got 10 seconds. What is your final answer?
I guess I'm gonna go with everybody saying the Miguel poster. I don't think that is though, but I'm going with that.
Ooh. All right, let's go find out. Here we go, y'all. 4, 3, 2, 1. Is it the Miguel poster? It is. It is the guitar, actually.
Wow,
So
good job, guys.
Oh, wow. Some of these people in the chats, they're not
That was
playing
really
around.
good.
They're not playing around today. They're not playing around. So shout outs to you guys. And who gave you that answer? Who'd you get that answer from?
I'm trying to figure out which the first one was. Where's my little scroll bar?
I think I saw Ronnie Lido. I saw Ronnie Lido over there.
Somebody specific, because people were saying Miguel, but somebody specifically said the poster.
All right. Well, whoever it was, shoot me a DM on Twitter. You already know how it is. Magic, I'm going to spin the wheel and I'm going to send you an NFT today. This is from the secret wheel. So nobody gets access to this. Only the special, special magical people. So here we go. We're going to find out what you won today. And I'm going to send you one of my NFTs because I'm building furniture for the Veveverse. So I'm going to hook you up with some cool couches. We got the Dr. Doom in a frame. That is right. That is right. So all of these NFTs, I actually do them by hand.
Amazing.
Every single little line. No AI, no filters, none of that. Everything from scratch. Wow.
It's incredible.
Veve Magic, you are officially the Disney ambassador on Veve. It's all on you. It's all on you. And thank you for taking the time out of your day to join us. have some fun in the channel. I'm pretty sure everybody appreciates it. Everybody loves you already. So this has been a good experience for myself, and I'm pretty sure for everybody else. And hopefully it was fun and a good experience for you.
So fun.
That's right. So before we get out of here, though, what are you looking forward to on Veve? What drops are you looking forward to? What are you collecting the pencils?
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's talk about that for a second. This has been a hot topic. All right, this desk. I have one of those desks, really similar to that one actually, because I'm a desk collector. I've been collecting desks for a long time.
That has to get difficult.
No, a lot of it is at my mom's house in Cali. Her house is, I have like 3 or 4 desks at her house, just at her house.
Oh my gosh.
I have a light box desk like that at the shop, and I have one at home.
Would you use it for drawing?
I would, yes.
Awesome.
Even the one I have in my studio, it's just almost like that, but the glass is bigger. I use it daily. I use them daily. I'm an artist, so I use the desk. Those desks are so dope and so magical, and I think that they haven't given us the full spectrum of what this desk is gonna do.
Totally.
What are your speculations on the desk, and why are you excited about it? Besides the fact that it's Disney.
So one thing is, Disney 100 has all these collectibles coming out, and there's one collection called Eras, and it's all stuff like from when Walt was here and was alive, and things that he would use, or things that symbolized different parts of the company, like random things too. Like I have a magnifying glass that was part of the collection. But I don't know the appropriate word, but the part that has the light on the desk, that is one of the Disney 100 collectibles of the Eras collection. So when I saw this animation desk and I saw that, and I already knew that this collectible in physical form was available, that was like a light bulb for me. Like thinking, I always try to look for ties, and I always feel like I see ties to stuff that Disney is doing on Veve. And so that was one thing that crossed my mind. The desks are still in all the parks. You can go and get art drawn for you by the artists there. And they use those desks still. So they're like still part of the parks. And animation, on its own, it's, a rich history of Disney animation are these desks. And I just, I know when it first came out, people were like, Disney's giving us a desk? Seriously? And I just think that that's not how Disney does. I've been really impressed with everything they've been doing lately, the quality of collectibles and everything, that it just, and I could be wrong, but, something tells me there's more to this desk than meets the eye. Alex was in a space a couple weeks back, or maybe it was last week, because time goes so fast, but he alluded to there could be more to this desk. So, just all those things I sort of put in my little folder.
That's right. I'm for one. I'm super excited about the desk.
I'm thinking about getting more pencils and getting a second desk.
Me too. I actually want the pencils and the desk.
Right.
Like
they complete your sets too. Like your set goes down if you don't have the pencil.
Yeah. Oh man, that desk is so cool. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what else they can potentially do with it. If it animates in somebody said that you have to craft it so your pencils disappear. But what if they disappear and become a part of the animation where they're dancing on top of the desk? That'll be too far fetched, but that's still be cool.
Now they're inside your desk somewhere, or I've thought of all sorts of different things. What if some of these collectibles? We had that. I'm blanking on his name. The artist that does stuff, and he uses like Homer and Mickey Mouse.
Oh, Matt Gondek.
Yeah, and how you put the collectible and the other one does stuff with it, the poster. What if this is something that the desk could do? You have the desk and you put some of these collectibles next to it, and it does something. It's just all the. I think of. Yeah. I love speculating, so I think of all the possible scenarios.
And it's fair because Disney has been experimenting with these collectibles, right? With the crafting, with the airdrops, and especially what they did in December. My favorite Mickey Mouse on the app is the All Aboard.
Yeah.
Cool. It's just the best looking collectible, and just with them, the airdrops, the signature, the golden D, they're thinking above than just, let's put a Mickey Mouse. They're putting some thought behind it.
I also think there's a little bit of a competitive aspect between them and Marvel. I don't know, but I could see them like, oh, you did the gauntlet? Well, we're going to do this. Like, I feel like there's this sibling rivalry situation going on too. You never know.
Yeah. And it benefits the consumers, right? Because we're enjoying it.
Yeah.
So. Arcade. Yo, shout outs to Fro Comey in the building, man. Make some noise for my boy Fro.
He's such a good guy.
Stop playing. Yo, thank you for the super chat.
Flawless victory.
Flawless victory by my boy. Arcade, would you please ask Magic what is her favorite Disneyland attraction? Magic is an inspiration. Love her vibe. Let's go.
Oh. So if we're talking rides, my favorite, I like to have like a favorite at every park. My favorite at California Adventure is Guardians of the Galaxy. That that ride is impossible for me to not be happy on every time. And like, I'm a relatively buttoned up individual, and that's at Epcot. And I go bananas on that ride. Like I just lose all inhibitions, and I scream and I yell and I dance and I just have fun. So I like the freedom that ride gives me. My favorite ride at Epcot would be this one, which is also their version of Guardians. They're completely different at both parks, but this ride is phenomenal. It is so good.
That's right. That's right. What about Anaheim Disneyland? Do you have any favorite one there?
Yeah, so on Disneyland side, it would probably be, right now at this time of year, it's Haunted Mansion Holiday. Love Haunted Mansion Holiday. But I'd probably have to go Rise of the Resistance. That ride is just so well done.
That's right. That's right. And if you're from Cali, you went to Anaheim Disneyland when you were young, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna ask you your age because that's so. I know you're 21, but I think we're the same age actually. So around the same age.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, I loved the Star Wars one. When you saw R2D2 and C3PO in the front of it, and
I liked it as a kid. I can't do it like as an adult. I get so motion sick. I can barely hold it together. Even this one, I love this ride. I did it twice in one day, but there's one part where it spins around the world, and I'm like, oh boy, like
wow,
you get a little dizzy on it.
Yeah. As you get older, you start realizing how crazy you were as a kid, just loving stuff like that.
Yeah, it's hard for me to pick favorites too of like the parks and the rides, because it's like I love every ride for different reasons. They all like provide such a different experience, so it's like hard to pick a favorite.
That's right. That's right. Splash Mountain was good.
Yeah,
Splash Mountain. That was the white mountain with the white bear. Oh, and the
Splash
teacups. Oh man, I used to love. Yo, that's why I got shout outs to my mom. My mom really spoiled us. We grew up with not much, but there's two things that we always had in our household. One was a console, a Nintendo, Super Nintendo, some type of gaming device, and an annual pass to Disneyland. That was the two things we grew up with. So
that's awesome.
My art collection, actually, before we get out of here, I have a light parade. You know, I've given you some of the art that I do, and it's all black background with the neon looking. The reason I do that is because of the electric parade on the
Main Street Electrical Light Parade is the jam. That is my childhood. Like I cannot watch that parade. They bring it back every like 5 years or so, and every time I just get so emotional. It's just it's childhood.
Childhood. All I could think about is eating sardines and crackers because we couldn't afford food at the park. But
The funny story when COVID hit, and I don't know if you remember, like people would do like birthday parades. They decorate their cars because you couldn't like go be with your family.
Yeah.
So like people would get a parade of cars together.
Yeah.
We did that for one of my family members, and we got the chalk and drew Disney characters all over the car. And I was bumping as loud as I could the electrical light parade as we did our parade.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah.
That is cool. Maybe that's something we can all do at DCon one year, or like a Veve convention when it grows that big, right?
Yeah, right? That'd be so cool.
That'll be cool. All right, well, Magic, thank you so much. It's been an hour. Before we get out of here, VeveCon, what collectible are you coming dressed up as during a VeveCon?
Probably not.
Oh, come on, Magic.
I'm too shy.
I'm gonna be a golden moment. I'm gonna spray paint myself gold and just stand there.
I could my costume this year for the Oogie Boogie Bash at Disneyland is going to be Tafiti, so I could always do that. But it's not a collectible yet on that.
And you're dressing up for something coming up, right? You're dressing up as something.
Yeah, it's their Halloween party. So we go with like 9 people, and so we always pick a movie that we can all be characters in, so we all are a cohesive theme together. So this year we're doing Moana.
Yep. Nice. Hopefully you put some pictures up so we can all enjoy.
Yeah. Before we go, can we talk about the one thing that we have coming up?
Yes, please. The floor is yours, please.
All right. So I'm going to come see you. I'm going to fly in September 30th at night and I'll leave October 3rd in the morning. We just had, I don't know, I felt moved and it just felt right when you did the Silicon Forever art. I don't have any tattoos, but I want to do something to remember him forever and the struggles. And so you're going to be the person to give me my first ink. I'm going to get 888 on my ankle. I'm going to get another one, but I'm not sharing what that is. And then 2 of his brothers are going to go, and you've drawn a beautiful piece of art. I don't know if you know the connection to this, but they all like Lion King, and it was really symbolic for us as a family that Lion King was the drop that they did the the moment of silence for. We really appreciated that, and so we wanted to do something like that. And David told me on the side that the reason he chose that drop to have that moment for was because Silicon has a lion's heart, and I was just really touched by that. I get chills just saying it. I was really touched by that. So they're going to get lions, and you've done the art, from scratch for it. And we're going to have a scar on the left side of his face to symbolize that's the portion of his, half of his body that really struggled. And we're going to have a, bold green eyes, because green was one of his favorite colors, and it's beautiful. I can't wait to see how it comes out. I'm really excited.
I'm excited too, and it's such an honor. And it's a small world, like the connection that everybody has, and it comes.
It's
in
so
full circle,
special.
It's so cool.
It's so special. I mean, I never even thought I would get a tattoo, and something like life-changing like this, makes you think about it a little bit differently. But the fact that I can then have it tied to somebody that meant something to him, and the community's involved, and it just feels right. Like I didn't even have to hesitate, and it's nothing big. I just want something that I can look at and think of him.
It is,
but I wanted to ask you, would you be interested in trying to arrange something with fam over there, like meet up for dinner or drinks, like Saturday or Sunday?
Yes. I don't know if you know I break stuff on Twitter. So
I recognize the name. Yeah.
So he owns a karaoke bar, and it's we're Metaverse Life. Actually, we all met up.
Right.
And we could definitely figure something out with him.
Okay.
And make it work. And I'll hit him up today, and we'll all get together on a chat. But yeah, we could definitely organize some type of meetup. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just awesome for everybody that's in the area, if you want to get together, and maybe either Saturday or Sunday night.
Cool. Yeah, we'll hit him up about it. And if not, we'll still figure it out and make it happen somewhere. Right? We'll make it happen. So yes, I'm down with that magic. I'm so excited to see you.
I know.
Actually hang out with you in person, right? It's gonna be different. It's gonna be
very fun. I'm excited.
If you guys enjoy the type of content, if you guys enjoyed Veve Magic, go ahead and please like the video. Hit that like button like you hit that buy now button, because you never know, you can be a secret rare. Now, before we get out of here, is there anything else you want to leave us off with, Magic?
I just want to say thank you for having me. This was my first video back in a while. I was nervous. And you made it very fun and welcoming. Thank you to everybody in the chat for being kind and warm, and it feels good to be back. And I'm gonna try to be out here a little bit more once my life settles down a little bit.
That's right. And if you guys enjoy this, please like, please subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.